Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kimothy, and on this channel, we speak everything personal finance. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple. We're going to be reviewing a couple that makes, I think, $256,000 a year. Now, this is from CNBC Made It. I love these videos, and I would just love to kind of do a reaction to them because I don't like to really talk about all the bad things going on in the world. I want to focus on the good things and the people that are doing it right, and then seeing maybe how we can incorporate their skills and their habits into our lives. So let's check out this video. Just work with me. Hopefully it works fine. This is only my second time doing this, so I'm super excited for this video, but let's get right into it.
I would say that we're not necessarily focused on trying to hit a certain number by a certain age to completely retire and then we can live our life. We're very much focused on living our life now and then ensuring that we're making steps to live an even better life when we are older.
And that's what I always say. Like, I try not to just focus only on the investing, but focus on living for today. Don't just focus on living 20 years from now, but focus on living today and things you can do today to enjoy your life, but also invest. Make this long-term goal of investing, but you have this short-term goal of going on vacations or just enjoying life with family.
My name is Brittany Ann Regina Sturgis, and I'm 27 years old.
My name is Quinn Sturgis and I'm 30 years old.
We live in Dixon, California with our 1-year-old son, Theo, and together we make over
Making that much money at 30 and 27 years old is crazy, and having 500 or nearly 500,000 invested is insane. Like, dude, what? I'm 27. I don't even have half of that. Like, insane, man.
$263,000 a year.
And in California. So we're gonna break this down. It's gonna be a lot of pauses because I like to read. Quinn and Brentley both work in the Air Force Base in Fairfield, California. I didn't even know the military was paying like this. So maybe some of you might need to go to the military. I might have to go to the Air Force. I heard the Air Force is pretty nice. Like, I worked some people at my job that were in the Air Force and retired from there, and they're making a killing, like, just with the retirement and then having that second job.
I'm an aircraft commander in the KC-46 Pegasus. I've done 3 deployments. I've flown multiple presidential support missions and flown with the Navy Blue Angels.
So I'm a medical service corps officer. Right now I work at David Grant Medical Center, so it's the Air Force's largest hospital that we have. Our bandwidth is super huge, really exciting day to day, the things that we get to see and do.
Wow, Quinn makes $137,000 a year. And Brittany makes $125,000 a year. That is a power couple. Like, that is so insane. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to make. Let's see their budget. I love the budget breakdown. 2022 purchased a 3-bedroom home using a
We were able to put
VA.
$0 money down for our home, and that helped us.
I prefer you put more than 0% down, but hey, take advantage of your benefits, dude.
Use the money we would have used for down payment to invest more,
Yeah,
or put
makes
money
sense.
towards the house, things that the house may have needed.
I feel you. This is when it gets crazy with the military, with the federal government. This is why a lot of people should go to the military. A lot of people should work for the federal government because they will pay you to live. Like, they'll pay you for a lot of the things. They'll pay you for a lot of these benefits. So read this. This couple makes combined tax-free housing allowance $6,732. So we can assume they're probably living for free and they're getting money from this tax-free allowance. And it says right here, it easily covers their $4,220 mortgage. So it made sense for them to get a house at 0% down because they get a combined tax-free allowance of $6,000 and have $2,000 or around $2,000 left over. I mean, that is the play. Set yourself up, go to the military, and get a house and get this tax-free allowance. They probably get more because they're married, they have kids. I mean, that's how you do it. That's how they're doing it. They're living for free. They're doing what I'm doing. They're house hacking, basically. And the government is the hack. The federal government, the Air Force is the hack. They're hacking the Air Force. The Air Force is paying them $6,732 a month. And that's not even included in their salary. That's just extra money. So good. Like, I'm so happy for these guys.
And that's allowed us to save or
Yeah,
invest more.
that's it.
Or
That's
use
the
it to do
that's the
whatever we
answer.
want.
The answer is to reduce your housing. Like, that is the answer. That is how you get out of the situation you're in. You reduce your housing. Quinn earns $700 a month in pilot pay incentive for demands aviation training. It's all kind of money coming in. That's what you want, all kind of money coming in. And they get
So
a
we paid
food
just under
allowance.
$1,000.
They each receive $317 for a food allowance. They got housing taken care of, government, they're house hacking the government. And then they got food probably partially taken care of. Oh, man. All right, military. I ain't know
So we
military
pay
is
just
rolling
under
like this.
$1,000 a month for childcare. The daycare on base is quite a
Under $1,000 a month for childcare. Whatever. They're probably playing that with the leftover money from the allowance. So it's not even, they haven't even touched their income yet.
bit cheaper than what we typically
Yeah.
be paying at an off-base provider.
What daycare, that's light work.
It's
I'm not crazy about the rewards. Like, I don't have 15 cards. I just use one.
kind of a hobby of mine to try to squeeze out the maximum benefits that I can from each of these cards. With all the points that we earn, we can also do a lot of family trips that are paid for by points. I have all of them set up on auto pay, so every single one of the credit cards gets paid on the same date in the month, no matter what. So we've never been in credit card debt. We never carry a balance.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You pay off your credit cards every month. You don't go into credit card debt. There's no need for you to go into credit card debt. That's how they're doing. They're living below their means. That's how they're doing this. That's how they're able to save $500,000 in however many years before 30. They're living below their means. They're managing their housing. They're managing their food, and they're probably managing their transportation too. Those are the biggest things you have to handle if you're going to be better with your finances. I don't have any student debt due to military scholarships received. They really set themselves up, and they're going to set their son up. Their son's going to go to college for free. He's not going to pay any loans. He's not going to have any debt. I mean, they're just working the system, and that's how you're supposed to do it. Man, it doesn't matter how well you're doing financially. You can't duck these things. Like, anything can happen to you. So that's why it's also great to enjoy your life now, but you still have to look for the future. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, diagnosed with thyroid cancer at the age of 24. So
I had underwent some surgery as well as radiation treatments within 2022, and now I'm still being monitored in terms of cancer progression or growth. I receive medical care still day to day, and so the military health system under the TRICARE benefit was able to cover all of my healthcare costs associated with the treatment of my cancer back in 2022, and still covers all of the associated costs now, which is something that I never thought I was going to have to think of at 24 years old.
Yeah, I bet.
No, I'm trying not to get emotional. I know, I don't want to cry.
Yeah, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
So in terms of getting the diagnosis at 24, it really changed my philosophy on how I wanted to financially save and spend, as well as the experiences I wanted to have. And I think getting the diagnosis really forced me to accept and maybe see that you may not reach that retirement age that you're throwing out there when you're 21 years old or something, that we have to enjoy life now, that we're taking advantage of all the moments we have together.
And that's what I was just saying. I just did a video the other day talking, I was planning on retiring at 49 and a half or 49 years old, but I might not even make it there. I might not, and you just never know. But it's like you can still do it for your family, So if I don't get to enjoy the fruit of my labor, I can still do it for my family. My family can still enjoy it if I were to not be here. So there is still a reason to be out here and save what you can and invest what you can. So just be sure to do that.
The future.
I Will Teach You to Be Rich, a great book. Mise T is a great
kind of talks about
influencer on
spending
YouTube.
Extravagantly on the things that you love, as long as you cut costs on the things that you don't. I think
That's the name of the
try
game.
to follow that in the way that we
Spend on things that's valuable to you. That's why I don't have a fancy car because I don't value cars. I have my 2002 Toyota Camry, gets me from point A to point B. I don't even like to go out for real. I like to go to work. I like to go to the gym. I like to go to the grocery store. And I like to come home. I like to make some YouTube videos. So I spend on what I value. I like to go out to eat. So that's where my money goes. So instead of putting $700 to a car payment, I put $700 going out to eat. I don't really do $700 going out to eat, but yeah, if you get the gist. Spend on the things that you love.
Spend on food.
So whether that's me going to the grocery store and picking out anything or everything that I would like and not
Yeah.
having to look at the price tag,
Right.
That's something that's really important to us. If it's going out to really good restaurants, whether it's Michelin-starred places, we really enjoy spending our money on quality food, creating quality food, and then hosting
There you go.
others to enjoy that food with us.
We hardly spend any money on clothes, or I still have t-shirts from high school that I wear.
Same,
We hardly spend anything
same.
on beauty items or jewelry.
Right.
So I think
Stuff doesn't
the money really
matter.
helped us get focused on what is important to us.
That's the thing. Like, stop spending on these Amazon things that don't matter to you, unless it does. But spend on things that matter to you. Like, I don't spend on clothes. Yes, I have bought some, workout clothes recently, but I still had clothes from college. I got rid of a good amount of clothes, but I restocked with just things that matter to me. So I don't have to worry about when I go out to eat how much we're spending when we go out to eat, because we cut back in so many areas because those areas just don't matter to me. This is perfect. And you guys should definitely check out Ramit Sethi. I'm like referring him, and hopefully he could refer me, but he's a great financial just influencer out here, and he's an author, and he also has a Netflix show.
In our family, I think it's very important that we maximize our experiences at each phase in life that we're in. So we currently have about $475,000 in saving and investment accounts. So combined, we're currently
$475, crazy.
$6,000 a month into retirement and investment accounts. This includes
That's basically what they get from the government. They basically just invest the fund they're getting from the government. $6,000 investing $6,000 a month. Wow, I'd be lucky to invest $2,000 or $3,000 a month. They're investing $6,000, and that's why it's so important to lower your expenses, live below your means. If you can afford a $400,000 house, go and buy a $200,000 or $150,000 house. If your area has houses like that, go and buy a house that's cheaper, that's way cheaper than what you're able to afford. This is how you become like close to this couple. Maybe not exactly this couple, but close to it. You can do it.
10% of our base pay, which we're investing into our
that thrift saving plans. That's the 401k.
TSPs. We're also
All right, so this is their TSP, this is their 401k, their thrift saving plan, and then you got the Roth IRA. That's $1,160. They're probably maxing it out for both of them, and then you have the brokerage account, $3,000 into your brokerage account. That can be your bridge account from, so you could retire early until you get to that 59 and a half age where you have access to your thrift saving plans and your Roth IRA. They might have access to their thrift saving plans when they retire from the military, to be honest with you. And then your 529, that's your child's college. Put in $300 into that every month, which is amazing. That's really good. Their child is going, I don't know why they even have to do that. I mean, I assume their kid will be able to go to school for free with the military. I don't know, but saving for $300 in their 529, that's really good.
maxing out our Roth IRAs that we have through Vanguard, and we're also putting $3,000
maxing the Roth IRAs out.
Actual brokerage account to potentially use in the future as a large down payment, or to even paying cash for our dream home once we're out of the military.
You can do that,
It's been very
yeah, I would do
important for us
that.
That we front-loaded all of our investments in our 20s and now into our early 30s by putting about $6,000 a month into
Crazy,
our investments
$6,000
at
a
such
month.
a young age has really put us in an outstanding position to kind of take our foot off the gas as we get older, because compound interest is doing such outstanding
Compound
things for
interest,
us
I talk
and
about
for
it
us
all the
so
time.
well.
Compound interest is the key. Compound interest is the key. Put money in there, and then your money grows on that money, and your money grows on that money. This is a couple that I will look to. I want to be like them. I want to have my finances like them. And this is the power of a high income. This is the power of a high income and being able to being able to smartly manage your money. When you're able to smartly manage your money, you can end up like this couple. When you make that high income and put your money to assets, to put your money to things that matter to you, and not put your money to liabilities like cars, or just stupid things like credit cards. This is how you can do it. This is why it's so important to have this high income.
I think we want to continue doing the things that we're doing now. So good food, celebrating things with family. So
enjoying life too. They're enjoying life, saving like crazy, and enjoying life.
Family all over the U.S. at this point. I've been really lucky with the diagnosis that I had, that I'm here today still, right? And so I think it's important, right, to find fulfillment in the work that you do, but also in my day-to-day with the family time that I have with Quinn and Theo, to the trips that I have. I really think it's important to find that fulfillment and to know what brings you joy.
Most definitely.
Continue to bring that into your life.
I think as a family, we're very much just looking forward to continuing to grow our family and just cultivate a very happy and loving household that's full of joy, and just using our money to maximize those experiences together.
Exactly. So they're doing both. They're enjoying life. It seems like they're enjoying life. And then they're also saving like crazy. They're front loading those investments when the expenses are low. They have one kid. They have all this help from the federal government. They have all this help from the military. They have all this income coming in, and they're being so smart with their income. And I just wish that more people were like this. I know, like, there's so many high income people in my jobs. When you think about the dual household incomes, people making $200,000 a year, but they're coming to work with these nice trucks, these $50,000, $60,000 trucks. They're living in these huge houses that just take up I don't know, maybe they take up a good lump sum of their income. But this is what happens when you live below your means with a high income. This is what I'm trying to do. I want to get a high income. I want to get as much money as I can so I can put more money into my investments. And that's what this couple is doing. They're enjoying life, and they're also putting money into their investments. But what did you guys think of this video? Have you seen this video? Give me some thoughts in the comment section. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.